We can come right back. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM KMCA.
Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Earlville are proud of all area athletes and coaches. Best of luck for a successful season from everyone at Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville. Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. They have big town inventory with small town service. Stop and say hi. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com. That's DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods shop in Monticello.
Your favorite songs all day. Mix 94.7.
In high school, we've got another quarter report here for those of you listening on the internet. West Delaware leads Charles City in homecoming 15-0. 5 field goals. Like to see that, huh? 6 safeties in the field goal. We begin our second quarter here. Northland goes from a right to our left, and that's a penalty. We've got a penalty.
Looks like the Northland receiver tried to get downfield too quick. Bryce Stevenson was about 5 yards downfield when the ball was still under center. Second penalty for Northland in the first quarter. Northland 100 yards, total offense 82 passing. For Maquoketa Valley 129 yards.
Logan Novak, the quarterback for Northland. We've got 3 receivers to the right ball in their hash mark, 1 to the left. Steps once, goes across the middle to the other around, awful, tipped off.
Nice tip that time by Maquoketa Valley's Dylan Wright.
Maquoketa Valley played that really well. Northland with a little bit of a crossing pattern, but it looked like Maquoketa Valley was playing some zone action and were able to step up into that cross and knock it away and almost pick it off.
As they drop back well that time in coverage, and I think we're going to have our first punt of the game.
Comes with 11:55 to go in the first half. So 4th and 9 from the 25-yard line. So the snap is good. A long time, the kick, a low kick going to be returned on it. Across the 45, across the 50, down to 45, and backing his way down to the 43-yard line of North Linn.
Nice run that time by Zach Harbaugh on the return, and North Linn now starts a defensive stand again in their own territory. That's tough on a defense.
So Randall kick just didn't have a lot of oomph in it, and a little bit of a nice return there from Maquoketa Valley. Wildcats up 14-6 in a big game here in this district, Class A District 5, 14-6. Both teams undefeated in district play. Both teams dropped non-district action, but that really doesn't matter now, as this is what they need right now. Both these teams like to get this win tonight. Twins on the right side. Quarterback from Maquoketa Valley, Jeremy Fisher, takes a snap, hands off right guard tackle. Off the outside, he kicks it around, picks up the first down, close to it anyway. Down to about the 35.
Nice run that time, had his head up, avoided some tacklers, able to pick up a nice gain on first down. Field position important here.
Got a penalty for Valley.
You know, starting both times in Northland territory the last 2 possessions.
Well, we've got a penalty against Maquoketa Valley, got a holding penalty. So that's going to go back the other way.
And Maquoketa Valley been stymied a little bit here. It's had 5 penalties now.
So we're going to back that one up. So
first and, okay, the scoreboard says 1st and 4. I'm pretty sure that's not right.
I'm just going to ignore that scoreboard. I don't know what, I can't translate it.
Well, they have to go to the 34-yard line, if they should. They started on the 44.
Another penalty looks like. Flag thrown without the ball being snapped. So the ball sitting at the 49-yard line. This one's going to go against North Linn for encroachment. So 5 yards out there. So North Linn jumps on that play.
Teams both pretty anxious. A lot of the penalties have been caused by premature starts.
Yeah, kind of an unusual kind of thing. Big hole off the right side. And here he goes, throwing a second tackle in the second inside the 20 down to the 15, the 10, and do not out of bounds. So huge hole again. That offensive line doing a great job from Maquoketa Valley.
And McCool with a nice job of running with his head up and knocking blockers off as he goes. Beautiful run from the 44 down to inside the 10, about the 6, so a 38-yard gain. Another first down for Maquoketa Valley.
11:23 to go in the first half. Maquoketa Valley up 14-6. Wildcats have never trailed this one, taking down the opening drive in 5 plays. Northland took advantage of short field position for their only score. Out of the eye and off left guard tackle gap, putting his right shoulder down, going in standing. Touchdown. Touchdown with Maquoketa Valley. Alec McDowell with the touchdown. The 6', 200-pound junior. Came in tonight with 725 yards rushing and 115 carries. Goes in for the touchdown. 20-6 now the score. Point after attempt on its way. Matteo Zucco with the attempt here. This kick is up, and he booms that one through as well. So the score now, Maquoketa Valley 21, North Linn 6. We'll take a break and come right back and listen to the next 94.7 FM, KMCH.
Strength on its own can be impressive. When consistency is added, that's when it becomes real. Northwestern Mutual has been able to deliver real financial strength for over 150 years through every economic environment. Contact me, Mitch Payton or Matt Schulte today. Northwestern Mutual, insurance, investments, ideas.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated produces shears from 1/8 inch to 1 1/4 inches and press brakes from 20 to 500 ton. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated in Coggin.
When you hear of area sports news, let us know by calling 563-927-6249 or emailing sports@kmch.com.
Welcome back to the kickoff from Maquoketa Valley. He's going to sail out of bounds. Got another score here. Beckman leads North Valley. But I thought he out of bounds. Yeah, they're going to up by the goal line. And they're going to return, a nice return now. And then across the 35 to 50. The 40 knocked out of bounds. But yeah, that was almost went out of bounds. And everybody actually kind of went out, but we kind of started going after it. But it stayed in bounds, and North Linn comes up with a huge run back.
Garrett Hogan finally knocked the return man out of bounds, but not before he got down to the 35-yard line. And it's becoming a pattern here in this game. The team's offenses get to start in the other team's territory, and that's what usually leads to scores.
Wow, what an incredible play there. Trips on the right side, Quintus on the left side. So 5 receivers. We got an empty backfield now. First time I think we've seen this tonight with Logan Novak getting wild back by and run from on the short side of the field. Pass the right side is going to be caught. Turn around and trying to get more yardage out of the place, Ben Wolf. Wolf with 410 yards of receptions this year with 177 attempts.
This has been a balanced offensive game. Maquoketa Valley runs and North Linn throws.
And they both teams do this very, very well. 21-6, 10:43 to go here in our first half. Great night for football. Great crowd out here. Trips again to the left side. Again, we're going to go to the empty backfield. 5 receivers, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. A little bit of a change here for North Linn. Quarterback, Logan Novak. Off to the right, maybe a keep up. Right guard tackle. Puts his shoulder down inside the 15. Good for a first down. So North Linn spreads that defense, and then Novak picks his way through, picks up the first down, 1st and 10.
Novak, a pretty adept runner, too. In the offense, he's run for a lot of yards as well as passed for a lot of yards.
Again, 5 receivers, 3 to the left, 2 to the short side of the field, which is on the right side out of the shotgun. Novak takes the snap, Goes to bring the ball past the left side, puts the shoulder out, angling toward the sideline. Fumble on the play goes out of bounds, I believe.
No, but they got it. Talking about
He spun it around and rolled around and dropped him, and but not before he kicked the ball out.
Brian Miller with the reception.
So Miller got flung down and lost the ball right near the sideline. So a costly penalty here for North Linn, trying to get back within a touchdown. 21-6 here, 10 minutes to go in the first half.
That was certainly, a second time they fumbled now inside the 10-yard line. And it's thwarted 2 drives. Maquoketa Valley with a chance now to extend their lead with the running game.
Trips on the left side. Quarterback for Maquoketa Valley is Jeremy Fisher. Fisher takes the snap, tucks it away, left guard, tackle gap, breaks one tackle, and gets caught back up in the North Linn secondary.
9:50 to go in the half. Maquoketa Valley sitting on a 21-6 lead now with the ball.
Fisher fought for 6 hard yards there, so it's second down 4 at the 15 with 9:40 to go in our first half.
And a frustrated North Linn at this point, fumbling twice inside Maquoketa Valley's 10.
And off left guard, gets a good first down Maquoketa Valley. Nice little run there for us.
About a 14-yard run for McDowell.
Monticello leads North Branch here. It looks like 49-0 at halftime. So that one's a little bit of a blowout. 9:16 to go here in our first half. Maquoketa Valley leads this one from North Linn, 21-6. Shotgun, going to keep the ball as Fisher spins and rolls. A flag throw at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like a holding penalty.
Does pick up the first down, however, as he rolls his way down.
Chop block.
Chop block goes against Maquoketa Valley. I've heard that called quite a bit, not against Maquoketa Valley, but I've heard it called more often this year than I have in the past. Is that a point of emphasis this year, Dan?
I just think it's a cool signal, and the referees like to use it. Kind of like an old disco move.
Sure.
They're saying that holding's kind of a boring call a chop block.
Put that in some music and repeat it, huh?
There you go. But Maquoketa Valley being hurt here by penalties. They've had 7 now.
North Lisbon leads this time on 21-0 with 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Shotgun, handoff right guard, tackle gap, and caught down from behind and fell down there. North Lisbon with penetration.
And nice tackle that time by Blake McGraw. Linn.
Wrestling down and threw it down hard.
Ball at the 14-yard line now. Should be second down. And we have another penalty.
A penalty against Maquoketa Valley, it looks like.
That's becoming a pattern that's not comforting for the Maquoketa Valley coaching staff.
Interesting. Oh, how there's so many penalties tonight, and that's such a big game, huh?
Well, I don't know if it's been nervous enough. Now we have the clock running.
As I said, that clock, I'm not looking at the clock here. Time out Maquoketa Valley as things get all straightened out here.
And they stop the clock. Although,
let's take a break and come back as we get things straightened out here at North Linn. We're running for one thing. Maquoketa Valley, North Linn, 21-6. We'll be back in a minute. You listen to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hillside Manufacturing is your small machine shop on Campo Road in Delhi. Hillside Manufacturing specializes in boat docks, metal fabrications, custom powder painting, and manufacturing outdoor wood boilers. Hillside Manufacturing, go Wildcats!
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Benton. Your vision is our primary focus.
For over a century, Anderson has been helping families make their homes brighter, more comfortable, and more beautiful. They do it by making quality windows and doors, setting the bar high and raising it day after day, year after year, making Anderson the leader in doors and windows. Contact local vendor Delhi Lumber at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
It picks me up. Feel good all day.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
8:44 to go in our first half. Let's see if they got things straightened out here. They're still trying to get some things corrected out there, but everybody's at the line of scrimmage. 21-6.
I think it's first and a 40-yard dash here from Coconut Valley.
It's set to 7, and off left guard tackle, Jack off from behind and thrown down is the fullback, Alex McDowell. At halftime, Maquoketa Buchanan leads Postville 52-7. So a couple of blowouts in this district. Monticello winning big as well. 8:25 to go here in our first half, though, from North Linn, somewhere between Coggin and Troy Mills. 21-6 your score. And off on the left side, they toss it back, far side of the field, up the Maquoketa Valley sideline. It looks like McDowell came close to a first down.
No, it's 27 yards.
Oh, 20, yeah, he's way out there, isn't he? Yeah, it's fourth and forever.
He made a down payment on it, but it won't be enough to force Maquoketa Valley be forced to punt.
Yeah, it's fourth down and forever, isn't it? And they didn't even calculate that. They go fourth to go down, you got 21. Ball's with 12.
Another punt from Maquoketa Valley.
But yeah, punter's got his heels in the end zone. And so the snap's good. And he runs out of the way, a little bit of end-over-end kick, maybe got 20 yards off the ground, so he's going to flip its way end-over-end as it rolls close to being dead at the 48-yard line. So 48-yard kick from the end zone. So first and 10, North Linn here. They trail 21-6 with 7:27 to go in our first half.
And again, North Linn gets the start on the Maquoketa Valley side of the field. Been a theme for both teams here in the first half.
So let's see how things go. North Lynn's kind of shooting themselves in their own foot, as far as these turnovers. Probably should have got at least one more score in had it not been for turnovers. So here we go. Twins to both sides, actually. We've got the trips on the right side again. We got one to the right side. Good protection. Pumps one. Gets one back. It's up to the right. Goes to the far side of the field. Pumps again. Turns it up and gets back to the line of scrimmage, and they pick up a little bit more.
I think he ran into the yard marker as he went out of bounds. Kind of a tough shot to take. Avoid some tappers after, and then you run into the yard marker.
He certainly was scrambling around there. Did a good job of eluding one tackler after another. Doing a nice job with that.
He did. He avoided the tappers, but couldn't elude the yard marker that was in the ground.
Dropping back, quarterback. Pass across the middle is going to be caught. Now, a little bit of a hitch pass going to be caught by Brandon Stefanik. So that one he picks up the first down. I've got another score here. It looks like West Delaware leads Charles City 15-7.
A little closer than was hoped for, I think, at this point.
Yeah, that game, it looks like a little bit of a shank punt, and West Delaware took it in. Gave up some field yardage and a 37-yard touchdown. So it's now, with to go in the first quarter, West Delaware leads Charles City 15-7. Trips to the left side, twins to the right side. Empty backfield once again. The quarterback slot pass going to be caught. And breaks a tackle, second tackle, the sideline in front of the North Linn crowd here. Nice little run again, catching one. Ryan Miller. Miller with a nice little run, close to a first down. That should be second down now. Needs another about 4 yards. Stepped out of bounds. 6:46 to go in our first half. 21-6. Beautiful night here from North Linn High School. Up on top of the hill. Trips on the left side, swings to the left. Ball on the near hash mark, going from our right to our left. The quarterback out of the shotgun is Logan Novak, a 155-pound, 5'10". That junior. Pass is going to be caught. And it's inside the 20, down to the 15, the 10, diving close to the 5. Yes, Ben Wolf, extremely fast, gets knocked down just shy of the end zone.
29-yard gain gives them first and goal.
First,
They fumbled twice inside the 10 so far in the game. It'll be another defensive try for the Maquoketa Valley defense to stop them here.
first and goal to go here for North Linn. Clock stop with 6:37 to go in the contest. Looks like we've got a man down. Where the injury happened is about where the back got tackled. Can't really make out who the injured person is over there, but Trainer's going all the way across the field as he's over at the Maquoketa Valley sideline at about the 5-yard line. So it's 1st and 5 with 6:37 to go in our first quarter. Our first half, that is 21-6 our score. I'd like to thank these area sponsors for making tonight's game possible. Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home, Delhi Insurance Agency, Delhi Machine Shop, Hillside Manufacturing, Monticello Sports, Wolf Cool Electric, Beaton Bender Manufacturing, Incorporated Coggin Center, and Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC. And so with that, we're going to take a break and come right back here as soon as they help the injured man off the field as they're still tending to him. Our score, 21-6 with 6:37 to go in our first half. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM KMCH.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply Free Checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Score big when you visit the Coggin Center, where you'll find a bakery, fitness center, chiropractor, thrift shop, massage therapy, and yoga studio. City conveniences, small town friendly. The Coggin Center.
Jay's Auto Super Center on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Your music, turn it on all day. At work. Keeps me going.
We're Mix 94.7
KMCH.
KMCH.
Helped off the field here. 21-6 our score, and Northland with the ball at the 5-yard line. We're up Fisher to the end zone. Ball's going to be caught. Is he in? I don't see a signal yet. Close to the end zone. Nope, not in, and it didn't get knocked out of bounds. So the clock continues to roll on here.
Novak, good passing here in the second quarter, missed his first pass, and now he's had 5 in a row.
Beckman continues to lead number 5, ranked North Fayette Valley, 7-0.
That's what happens when you get by Clayton, or don't get by Clayton Ridge at homecoming the week before. I think your practices improve a little bit.
And off his side, touchdown, North Linn out of the I formation, and off his fullback, powers it in there. So 21-12 are scoring with 5:37 to go in our first half.
And again, getting the start on the opponent's side of the field has made the offenses look good so far.
21-12, 5:47 to go here in our first quarter. It looks like maybe Beckman might have taken a page out of the Independence playbook as, Independence knocked off North Fayette Valley. It sounds like Beckman's running a really high-tempo game right now. Here we go. Twins to both sides, going for the 2-point conversion. Out of the shotgun, Twin goes from left to right, trips on the right side. Now Fisher rolls to the right side, throws down to the end zone. It's going to be caught. No, incomplete. 21-12 our score here with 5:47 to go in our first half. Well, Northland has made it interesting here now in this first half. After a couple of bad turnovers inside the red zone, they finally were able to punch it through. So good news from the North Linn side. But they haven't had an answer from Maquoketa Valley when Maquoketa Valley's going to get that offense going.
Other than the Maquoketa Valley penalties, which have stymied them a little bit. So 21-12, 5:47 to go in the first half.
So a beautiful night here, as we kind of expected, the offensive displays here. 21-12, Maquoketa Valley loves to run, and North Linn loves to pass. And a night like this, nothing's really stopping you from doing either.
And we'll see if Maquoketa Valley gets good field position after this kick. Short kicks by North Linn the last couple times have given good field position
Sam Whaley doing the kicking here. This one's a scooter that just skips across the ground, picked up like a ground ball to the second baseman. Hard hit at about the 35 out to the 40. A good little bit of run back out to the 42 now from Maquoketa Valley. And a man slowly getting up, and that was hard putting a shoulder down. And the man that took the brunt of that is a North Linn player, and slow to get up there for North Linn. It's Garrett Mathis, a 5'10", 180-pound junior, limping a little bit.
And extra points becoming a factor in the game. Maquoketa Valley with 3 on 3 touchdowns. North Linn hasn't converted yet on 2 touchdowns.
Trips on the left side, out of the eye. I'll single back in the backfield. In the backfield, of course, it's running back Alec McDowell, that is, along with the quarterback Jerry Fisher. And the officials kind of slow on getting things started here.
The scoreboard's right. 1st and 10, they got it right.
1st and 10 at the 42. Second quarter, 2 timeouts for Maquoketa Valley, 3 yet for North Linn. And Maquoketa Valley picks up the blitz. North Linn gets right on the running play, and they pick up 2. So it's 2nd down and 8 for Maquoketa Valley.
When you never pass, is guessing run really a guess?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, the probability is what? 99% you're going to run, probably. But so far, trips on the left side. A bit of a breeze out on North, kind of throwing things around here. A little breezy, almost a wind chill factor. Trips on the left side. The big guy for North Linn takes the blitz and he drops back, head off right guard, tackle gap. That little linebacker for North Linn, we really haven't talked a whole lot about him, but he's quite a player. Kyler Schott. Is 6'2", 275-pound junior, and they've got him playing middle linebacker. That time he faked the blitz, then dropped back, leading tackle with 36 tackles and 30 assists and 6 tackles for a loss and 4 sacks. So we go in our first half, 21-12, our score, and quarterback keeper off the straight, big hole there, picks up the first down inside the 35. Takes the handoff and kind of a delay there. I don't know if there was a trap up front, but boy, there was another nice hole by that Maquoketa Valley offensive line.
13-yard gain in the first down. 4:28 here to go in the first half. 21-12. Maquoketa Valley with the lead.
4:22. 21-12. Kind of the game you expected. Dan, did you expect more offense? Is this kind of what you thought was anticipated?
Well, it's been a game that offense has been helped by field position, and Maquoketa Valley has been hurt by penalties.
And on the guard tackle gap shot gets wrong, and there's a big hole off the outside shoulder of the left guard. So a nice run there by Alex McDowell. So 1st and 10, Maquoketa Valley.
McDowell ran hard up the middle that time.
So trips on the left side for the Wildcats. 2 men in the backfield for Maquoketa Valley. Of course, it's Fisher and McDowell. Fisher's the quarterback. Hands off to McDowell off the right shoulder of the left tackle.
And he was best blocker as he knocked a couple of North Linn guys back as he ran forward.
2nd down and 3. 3's on the board. 2:33 to go here in our second quarter. Maquoketa Valley quickly gets to the line of scrimmage. Trips on the left side once again. And off again, right guard, tackle gap this time, the keeper by Fisher. Not going to pick up the first down, not this time. Isn't going to happen.
And bring up 3rd and short from Maquoketa Valley. The clock goes under 3 minutes in the first half.
And so Maquoketa Valley looks over to the sideline for the play to be called in.
Maquoketa Valley, 2 timeouts left.
And off left guard tackle gap, but coming up sealing that real quick there for Maquoketa Valley, or for North Linn it was. They came up and just came up from behind. The tackle was Kyler Schott, came in out of nowhere and made that tackle. So it gets to the line of scrimmage, and again, no huddle, 2:30 to go and counting here, 21-12 our score. trips to the left side again. They hand off to Fisher. Fisher takes the block, and we got a flag at the line of scrimmage.
What a surprise.
So critical, Dan.
I am.
That's why we like you.
I know. Let them play the game.
Shot block. Here we go.
Well, that's the second time they've called that. Both times on Maquoketa Valley. It'll set up a first down and goal, but now the ball will be back. Well, he's walking it back a pretty long way.
Is that a 10-yard penalty?
24-yard line. Looks like a 15-yard penalty.
That's one of the ones you can do some damage, though, can't you?
Unless it's on the 20. It's on the 20, so 10-yard penalty.
But those chop blocks, that's not a good play to have. That can hurt some guys. They tell you messing around with those knees.
I think 1st and 20 now from the 20.
21-12 here. Maquoketa Valley's never trailed this from the moment, but no offense made this in the ball game. Trips on the left side. Quarterback fakes the handoff and keeps it. So Fisher piles forward.
Nice fake by Fisher that time.
21-12, 9-point difference right now. Now you're looking at possibility here. Field goal attempt, possibly. You're up by 9.
I would think they'll try to get it in the end zone here. They have all their timeouts left. 2nd and, well, that's not right either. You're on the 16. So 2nd and goal from the 16.
Right up the middle. Huge play, touchdown, and it took care of that decision, didn't it?
Fisher with the run and a great block out there by the Maquoketa Valley offensive line. Andy O'Connell and Caleb Handel on the right side.
Really doing a nice job up front. Coach Wilson, talking in week after week, he said how well this offensive line has improved, and you can certainly see that. You see a score here that Independence leads Crestwood 21-0. So Independence will stay undefeated so far, it looks like, unless things change. Here we got under a minute to play. Maquoketa Valley on top, 27-12. Both these teams undefeated in district action. Maquoketa Valley now up by 15. You're up by 15. You go for 2. That puts you up by 18. What's 1 point going to do? You're up by 16?
16. First half. You kick it, you've been automatic.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 all year.
So that's the longest drive of the night. Maquoketa Valley had a 4-minute and 53-second drive when they started from their 4 that resulted in interception. This drive that resulted in a score was 4 minutes and 54 seconds on the Fisher run.
Well, it's certainly dominating is what it is. They just completely continue to handle that line of scrimmage as well as they've been doing. So here we go, point after, 10th on its way. Band lining up in the northeast corner for North Linn. And a lot of guys jumped, and then some more guys jumped, and that's where we sit right now.
We're going to have to get a calculator to add up the penalties on Maquoketa Valley here in the first half. Ran out of room on my fingers. Like in the first minute.
First minute, 27-12. It's been, all these other games have gone to halftime already, and that's why we've got so many penalties. This is a slow game. Here we go, point after 10th on its way again. This was a booming kick, though, and it didn't matter. You could have went back another 10 yards and made that one easily. So our score here now with 1:30 to go in our second quarter as we move to halftime, 28-12. Maquoketa Valley leads North Linn in this key Class A District 5 contest.
60-yard drive that time from Maquoketa Valley on 11 plays.
So at halftime, Beckman leads North Fayette 7-0. Anamosa, that was actually, Anamosa 24, Monticello 6. Yeah, that's another score here. Looks like that one's, I think, isn't that tonight, the Anamosa Monticello game? They're playing for what do they play for? The shoe, they're playing for something.
County Fair tickets with Jones County.
Yeah. 28-12.
We'll see how Maquoketa Valley covers this kickoff. Remember last time there was kind of we think it's out of bounds. Well, I guess it's not.
Yeah.
Run back.
That one was like it was going all about. Everybody let up, and Maquoketa Valley did too. And they got a big run back, so here we go. Booming kick. Now, it's going to be in play, though. No, it takes a bounce. No, it bounces out. They have to run it up again. So he's at the 5, out to the 10. And tackled that about the 11. Do they call it horsepower? I don't think so.
Looks like it's out about 16.
That ball, by all intended purposes, should have rolled out of the end zone, but the point looked like it stuck in the ground and kicked the ball back towards the Maquoketa Valley.
That's what you want your wedge shots to look like.
A little backspin on the play.
A little backspin on the play. That's just a great kick. Do that every time. Colleges will be looking for you.
1:24 to go here. Can Northland get down the scoreboard quickly and get on the score? 28-12. We're going to have 4 receivers on the right side of the field. 1 to the left. Fisher pumps one, tucks it away. And he's got a fumble. He loses the ball. And Maquoketa Valley falls right on it. So now with the Fisher just lost the hand, which just slipped out. And Kyle Wilson waiting to fall on that ball with 6'2", 180-pound junior. Maquoketa Valley now has put some more points in the ball with 1:17 to go.
And about a 4-yard run and a real costly fumble. Minute 17 for Maquoketa Valley. See if they can cash in on this.
Interesting score here. Central Urbana leads Mount Vernon 12-6. Here we go. Handoff inside. Left guard tackle gap. A little bit of a run there from Maquoketa Valley. Alex McDowell. Wildcats still have got 1 timeout left with 1:10, and they're already within field goal range. Well, you proved that before. So 1:10 to go here, 28-12. Maquoketa Valley down to the 9-yard line. 2nd and 9 to go from the 9. And off inside McDowell. Feeling the way drops down to a knee. Trying to push the line a little bit and just slipped down and dropped to a knee. And Junior Flexen that touched it, and that was it. Now we're under a minute, the clock winding down here with one timeout left. Looks like the Wildcats are going to elect to go for this play and then maybe call a timeout. Possibility of setting up the field goal. Trips on the left side, out of the shotgun. Here we go, dropping back, quarterback. Going to keep it away, Fisher. Hands takes the hand off. He's still on his feet inside the 5, down to the 4. 3, 2, 1, touchdown. Wildcats taking advantage of that short yardage off that fumble, and they pounded it in 34-12 with 37 seconds to go in our first half.
Running out of room to right here. We've got a 17-second drive that led to the fumble and a 40-second drive that led to the touchdown, extending Maquoketa Valley's lead to 34-12.
From Northland's perspective, you just cannot give a good team a break.
And they've given them 3, all fumbles here in the first half.
34-12. 37 seconds to go. Yeah, go point after attempt on its way. It will be kicked again. So let's see how this one goes here. The kick is up, and that one is through the upright, and it is good. And so Mateo Zacco, only one missed point after attempt on the year, 35. Let's see, he's got what? The people out say he's got, what, 25, 26? Probably 25 out of 26 this year. And he's got a booming leg, too. He's got 1 field goal, I believe. So here we set what was a close game. Now is starting to lean towards a blowout. 23-point lead from Maquoketa Valley with 37 seconds to go in the first half. Maquoketa Valley taking advantage of short fielding position. North Linn actually gave up the ball a couple times in the first half in red zone. So it's been a matter of field position and Maquoketa Valley's offensive line. That's the biggest key is Maquoketa Valley's offensive line just doing a great job.
Opening holes, and the running backs are doing a good job after they make first contact to break tackles and turn short games into long games.
So Maquoketa Valley here, dominating this contest right now on the scoreboard. Not necessarily on the ground, but they are certainly dominating above the scoreboard.
And I guess what you have to talk about at half if you're North Linn is that we're a passing team. We can get back into games in a hurry.
Another kick. This one does stay out of bounds, and actually somebody in the So one of the fans behind the white picket fence over there caught the ball, and he, of course, was kind enough to toss it back. You know, I was up at Edco one year covering a ball game, and a kid came out of the cornfield back in the old field, took the ball, and ran off with it, went back in the cornfield.
Seems reasonable to me.
They just threw out another ball. Just, I gotta say, that's normal. That was that's a long time ago, back when they were playing on that old field with the cornfield off to the west.
Yes.
35-12 our score here, 37 seconds to go in our first half.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what North Linn does here after their last misadventure turned into 7 points for Maquoketa Valley.
5 receivers, 3 to left, 2 to the right, empty backfield. So Logan Novak standing back there. Maquoketa Valley only rushing 3. Pass can be caught along the left side. We've got a flag throw now. Flag throw now. Clock stop with 28.8. And we've got a flag thrown early. 3-man rush. How can you have a flag with a 3-man rush? What do we got?
Procedure on North Linn.
Okay. So that's going to go against the Lynx. That's wasted some valuable seconds, put some yardage there.
Well, this drive we've had 2 plays and 2 penalties.
Go figure that.
One on the kickoff and one on the first down play. Now 1st and 15 from the 30. It would be from the 25. They started the drive on the 30.
So we got spotted at the 25? Sure are. So 1st and 15 to go from the 30 with 29.8 to go in the first half. Now how we setting this up here? North Linn was can drop it down, and that's it. They're going to say, we're going to restart over at halftime. So that really that time, but the working stuff. Things are going to bring our first quarter to a close here, Dan. It's 35-12. Maquoketa Valley leads North Linn, dominating the scoreboard, perhaps not so much as the statistics, but Dan will certainly get all that information calculated here as we take a break and come back here. Our score at halftime, Maquoketa Valley 35, North Linn 12. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM KNCH.
Delhi Insurance Agency wishes all the area athletes and coaches the best for a successful season. See Larry, Sue, Christy, and Chad for all of your insurance needs, from home to commercial and everything in between. Delhi Insurance Agency in Delhi. Go Wildcats!
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC. Delhi Machine Shop does lathe work, mill work, and all types of manufacturing and tractor repair. They are open Monday through Friday and until noon on Saturday. For all of your service calls, tractor repairs, and overhauls, see the specialists at Delhi Machine Shop.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC in Coggin is your local supplier for farm equipment, offering parts, sales, and service since 1937. Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC carries Bad Boy zero trim mowers and woods equipment. See Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC in Coggin for all of your harvest needs.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Long-Term Medical Supply, downtown Manchester, is a proud supporter of all local athletes. Shop their sports and orthopedic department for all of your athletes' medical equipment needs. Long-Term Medical Supply, your local medical equipment choice.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrot Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrot Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrot Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family. It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Wolf Cool Electric specializes in residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, and aerial work. They sell and service Generac generators and renewable energy systems. For all of your electric sales and service needs, call the experts at Wolf Cool Electric, 563-922-2395.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Are you looking for great food in a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC in Coggin is your local supplier for farm equipment, offering parts, sales, and service since 1937. Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC carries Bad Boy zero-trim mowers and woods equipment. See Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC in Coggin for all of your harvest needs.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Delhi Machine Shop does lathe work, mill work, and all types of manufacturing and tractor repair. They are open Monday through Friday and until noon on Saturday. For all of your service calls, tractor repairs, and overhauls, see the specialists at Delhi Machine Shop.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Your favorite songs all day. Mix 94.7.
Welcome back to North Linn High School. Let's take a look here at some of the area scores. First off, a big game happening up at Beckman High School tonight. Beckman Catholic currently leads North Fayette Valley 7-0. North Fayette Valley undefeated in district action. And the most big over Monticello 38-6 so far. New Hampton's up 19-7. So now Port Urbana a little bit surprising over Mount Vernon 12-6. Cascade leads Comanche 15-7. Solon leads Central Duluth 27-0. Easton Valley leads Edco 14-6. And East Buchanan big over Postville 57-7. At halftime, North Linn acknowledged one of their all-time greatest female athletes, Nicole Miller, down at Drake right now, four-sport athlete, was recognized as the 2015 Gazette Athlete of the Year, and sports writer Jeff Linder was up here, and she received a standing ovation, and that's one of the coolest things when you see something like that happen. Very just looking at it. I know we in basketball and outstanding track as well. So doing a great job here. Our score here at halftime, 35-12. Maquoketa Valley leads North Linn. The Wildcats have never trailed this contest. So we'll take a break and come right back here with some halftime statistics. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
Score big when you visit the Coggins Center, where you'll find a bakery, fitness center, chiropractor, thrift shop, massage therapy, and yoga studio. City conveniences, small town friendly. The Coggins Center.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Delhi Insurance Agency wishes all the area athletes and coaches the best for a successful season. See Larry, Sue, Christy, and Chad for all of your insurance needs, from home to commercial and everything in between. Delhi Insurance Agency in Delhi. Go Wildcats!
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
Hillside Manufacturing is your small machine shop on Campo Road in Delhi. Hillside Manufacturing specializes in boat docks, metal fabrications, custom powder painting, and manufacturing outdoor wood boilers. Hillside Manufacturing. Go Wildcats!
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building, and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated produces shears from 1/8 inch to 1 1/4 inches and press brakes from 20 to 500 ton. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated in Coggins.
Your favorite songs all day. 4.7.
Welcome back to Northland High School. The Northland Marching Band out on the field doing a real nice job here. Got a good crowd on hand. Bleachers are full here on this side. Maquoketa Valley brought a nice crowd as well, and they've been entertained to a very offensive-oriented contest. 35-12 our score. Let's thank these area sponsors for making tonight's game possible. Clifton Leddock Funeral Home, Delhi Insurance Agency, Delhi Machine Shop, Hillside Manufacturing, Monticello Sports, Wolf Cool Electric, Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated, Coggins Center, and Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC. Coming into tonight's contest, these two teams were undefeated in district action. Both had tough goes in non-district action, but that doesn't matter. District action is what matters now, and we're nearing the situation where now you're going to start dropping out. In fact, I believe mathematically, if you don't have a win by tonight, there's no way you're probably going to make the top four. It's going to be awfully tough for anybody to make the top four if you don't have one or at least two wins. Typically, that magic number is 5. All the other coaches used to see that thinking, if we get 5 wins in, we're probably going to be in the playoffs, and that's kind of what the magic number is. Sometimes, very seldom, it's going to be 4. 6, you're pretty much a lock. Let's take a look at next week. Next week's contest, Beckman Catholic will be at Columbus Catholic in Class 2A District 3. North Fayette Valley will take on Osage in non-district action. Oline will travel to Center Point, Urbana, and Walk-On will be at New Hampton. In District 4, big game down in Class 2 in District 4. Alamosa will be at Mount Vernon. Comanche at Tipton. Monticello at Cascade Western View. And Northeast Goose Lake will be at Bellevue. And in this Class A district that we cover, you're going to see East Buchanan at Edgewood Colesburg, Eastern Valley at Northland, Lisbon at Postville, and Starmont at Maquoketa Valley. Dan, your thoughts on this first half here with Northland and Maquoketa Valley?
First half, if you're Maquoketa Valley, fun first half if you're Maquoketa Valley fan. Frustrating for Northland, 3 fumbles, touchdowns not being scored by Northland, and a third touchdown being scored by Maquoketa Valley. Scoring started when quarterback Jeremy Fisher ran in from 10 yards at the 9:51 mark of the first quarter, gave Maquoketa Valley a 7-0 lead. Brandon Stepanek caught a pass from Novak with 2:56 left to go in the quarter. Didn't tie the game when they missed the extra point. McDowell with a minute 12 to go in the first quarter, gave Maquoketa Valley a 14-6 lead. In the second quarter, Maquoketa Valley extended the lead at the 11-17 mark when McDowell ran 6 yards to make the score 21-6. A touchdown by Roush for Northland of 1 yard, cut the margin 21-12. The 2-point conversion was no good. Then Fisher answered with a 15-yard run to make it 28-12, and after a costly fumble, Fisher ran it in to make it 35-12 with a minute 17 to go in the half. And about as unofficial a stats as you can have, I have Maquoketa Valley with 11 first downs, North Linn with 7 time of possession, Maquoketa Valley 16:43, North Linn 7 minutes and 17 seconds. McDowell's rushed 19 times for 185 yards. The quarterback for Maquoketa Valley, Frazier, has rushed Fisher has rushed for 106 yards on 15 carries. Maquoketa Valley's been hurt a little bit. They've had 10 penalties for 105 yards. Novak and Roush combined to run for 30 yards on 11 carries. Novak an impressive 9 for 12 passing for 156 yards. Wolf, his leading receiver, has 5 catches for 68 yards. So all in all, statistics really don't tell the story as much as turnovers and penalties. Penalties haven't cost Maquoketa Valley like the fumbles have cost Northland. Northland, a passing team, they'll get the ball when they come out, and I would suspect they'll try to throw it all over the yard to make up this 23-point deficit after one half. 35, a big number for Maquoketa Valley to put up in one half against a team as good as Northland.
Took advantage of the short fields, of course, and Northland, of course, gave up the ball. Game should be a lot closer than it probably is had it not been for some of those turnovers. Let's get ready for the second half here. It's just about ready to get underway. You're listening to 34.7 FM KMCH. Your score at halftime, Maquoketa Valley 35, Northland 12.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods shop in Monticello.
Hi, this is Shannon, owner of Sheer Hecke Salon and Spa in Manchester, located at 214 West Marion Street. Book your appointment now to get that full spa experience. Call 563-608-4999. Best of luck to all you athletes.
Your favorite songs all day.
Mix 94.7.
Welcome back to Northland High School. Our score 35-12. We're getting ready to go here in Maquoketa Valley, Northland, out on the field. Cool temperatures out there. The temperature right now looks like it's 52 degrees. Humidity has gone up 60%. So moist but cool. And make sure you guys, you can also listen to the Coaches Show tomorrow morning as I get to host and talk to all these area coaches from all these contests throughout the year. That show kicks off at 9 o'clock. And then just right after that, I believe the Danby, Iowa Hawkeye is kind of an early start, is it not?
11 a.m. up in Madison.
We'll just be getting done just after 10 o'clock, so we'll probably join the pregame for a little bit, and then there'll be Iowa Hawkeye, Wisconsin Badger at 11 o'clock. So whole morning of football. So get up, get your coffee, and turn on CNCH and sit back and enjoy it. And a lot of interesting contests tonight. So, again, Jackson Catholic leading at number 5 North Fayette Valley at halftime, 7-0. That's one of the more interesting scores in the area.
Great Red Club, I think they should be ranked in the top 10 in 2A if that score holds up.
Yeah, it's that X factor with homecoming. You never know how your kids are going to play in homecoming. That's a tough one. Coaches hate homecoming. They absolutely hate it.
Traditionally, Clayton Red's not a team that should compete with Beckman, but last Friday night they threw the ball all over the yard and ran Beckman back and forth, ran him into a tizzy, and pulled off the upset. So makes their season. Maybe it'll help them in their district as they gain confidence with a win like that.
Certainly can, just as a loss like that can take you down too, can't it?
Well, apparently it hasn't happened to Beckman tonight, at least in the first half. Of course, North Fayette runs the ball way more than they pass the ball, and Clayton Ridge lived on the pass, so Beckman's defense more geared to stop a run team, but as big as North Fayette is, it'll be interesting to see if they can wear the Blazers down in the second half.
Interesting thing just happened. Now both teams are lined up on the wrong ends of the field, and so the officials corrected that and got things changed around here. So Maquoketa Valley will be kicking off from all left to all right. And so Northland will be defending the east end zone. A little bit of a sideward kick, and they scoot out of bounds off that left side. He loves kicking over that left side for some reason. Ball somewhere, if you're going to draw a circle around the 10-yard line on the out of bounds line within a semicircle, that's pretty much where he's chipping it to.
Well, and we certainly wouldn't want to go more than a second without a penalty.
You're right. How many penalties did you say they had?
I had Maquoketa Valley for 10, and I had North Linn for 4.
If that happens the second half, we'll be able to lead in the Coaches Show tomorrow morning, finish up the live contest down here.
Look forward to it.
We'll just start right off. We'll just finish up right here. Then you can sit in and talk about things.
Well, that's right. I can call in and be your listener.
The lone one, huh?
Well, I don't know about that. Probably thousands, but
out of the shotgun, here we go. Dropping back. Rolling from the left side is Fisher. Quarterback from Northland under pressure, and he goes down as Maquoketa Valley came up there with some big support. Fisher was going to try to break through, but Kyle Wilson came out of nowhere, had a beat on him, and Fisher said, I think I'd rather drop. Or Novak, that is, I'm sorry. Logan Novak's the quarterback for Northland.
So that's the option to run a pass. Neither one of them was all that effective.
Second down and 6 now for Northland. The ball sits at the 30-yard line.
15.
It is 15. Second and 15, yep. At the 30. Twins on the left side end to the right. Single back in the backfield. Shotgun. Quarterback. Novak. Pass right side flat. Comes with a comebacker. Caught at the 30. Still breaking one tackle in the second. They get out close to the 40-yard line. Still needs about 7 for a first down.
And a nice pass out there, though, by Novak. And Northland will continue to be competitive because of their passing game. Maquoketa Valley is throwing it off a little bit with a nice rush and dropped back in coverage well, especially in the second quarter.
Third down and 6 at the 39. Trips from the left side now. Wide off the right side. Ball sits on the far hash mark. Going from our right to our left. Maquoketa Valley looks like they're on the blitz, and they do. They send 3. Fisher on the edge under pressure. Nowhere to go. Novak is, and Novak gets dropped. Logan Novak, a lot of pressure. They sent all 3 linebackers. And that rush got there, and Novak could not get out of the pocket. And that ended that play.
And a 3 and out encouraging sign from Maquoketa Valley here to start the second half.
Already up 35-12, 10:16 to go. They send the man back to return that punt. And jacking back to about the 25-yard line is Zach Harlock. And the punter for North Linn is back at about 15. So snaps good, not a whole lot of rushes as they go for a nice return. End over end kick. They kick it away. One bounce, picks it up, and heads up the field. Harlock does across the 40, scoots down at the 45. One thing about Maquoketa Valley, they have ended up with some really good field position no matter what drive it is tonight, Dan.
Yep, they've got a short field to operate on, which is an advantage for them, and they've taken advantage of it with the running game.
So 1st and 10, Wildcats with 9:50 to go in the third quarter, up 35-12.
But a 3-and-out, impressive for Maquoketa Valley here to start the second half. Sitting on a 23 lead, if you thought they were going to lay back a little bit, that didn't happen. They became aggressive here to start the third quarter.
Trips from the left side, handoff inside, kicks around the far side of the field. The handoff off the left tackle then. The running back, Alex McDowell, 6'2", 200 junior.
And, of course, McDowell will be a good weapon for Maquoketa Valley here, not only with scoreboard watching, but with running the time, as he picked up 3 on the first down.
So McDowell, the key man for Maquoketa Valley, I looked at their 2 losses. McDowell had well under 100 yards in both those first district losses, non-district losses, that is. But since then, as long as he's getting 150 or more yards, Maquoketa Valley usually wins. So I'll pick up about 3 on the play. Here's 3rd down and short yardage for the Wildcats.
Haven't seen any dust, but it's kind of been 3 yards and a cloud of dust here to start the second half, as they picked up 3 and 3.
It's a win-win for Maquoketa Valley, isn't it? I mean, they get the first down off a big play, or versus it takes them 3 plays to get the first down.
Probably a win to take the 3 plays because it winds the clock down.
Trips on the left side out of the shotgun. Quarterback keeper takes it off to McDowell, pulls it out, and forcing his way forward was Jeremy Fisher. Dove right through that right side of the line and picks up the first down.
Great fake by Fisher. He's done an excellent job of manipulating the offense on fakes and handoffs to McDowell.
If you don't guess right and you let McDowell go, he's going to score on you.
First down of the quarter.
Trips on the left side out of the eye once again. Out of the eye, single back in the backfield out of the shotgun. Dropping back. Slant pass caught across the far side near the 40-yard line. Maybe pick up a 2 or 3 on the play. Breaks up 2nd down.
That's kind of a stunner, Maquoketa Valley throwing the ball.
It looks good on paper, doesn't it?
Well, not because they haven't done it, but they haven't done it this game until then. So
that was their first pass.
That was their first pass.
First pass with 8:03 to go in our third quarter. Up 35-12. Why would you ever want to pass if you're up 35-12?
That's that newfangled offense they have now in football.
Oh, is that it? Handoff inside of group 9. Cuts around the right side of the field, which is in front of us, is McDowell. McDowell gets caught from behind, but not before he picks up about 6 on the play.
And nice little spin move.
And leaves flag across the field.
Yeah, because we haven't had a penalty in 3 minutes, and we need one.
You know, if flag calling was a drinking game tonight, we'd have a lot of drunks.
A lot of designated drivers.
Flag goes against us. They're going to say no flag now. Oh. So 2 penalties, they're going to offset each other. I'm guessing personal foul. Possibly a little bit of the John all going across the way. So the penalties will nullify each other, so nullify that is, and so
I like nullify. Yeah, that's a good word. That's a good word.
I think that should be the word of the year. Is nullify.
I could agree. You know,
I'm thinking agitate, nullify. You know, the two quarterback players that fight, you got to agitate each other, and
Shane's a little behind the action here, but keeps it interesting.
2nd down, and who knows, but it
should be a first down.
I don't know what they're doing here. These guys are kind of in a tizzy. They're just kind of hanging around talking. But this has happened more than once tonight, Dan. It hasn't been the crispest of officiating.
Well, I think it's kind of a game where they're supposed to figure out what they're doing.
Oh, that's it.
We failed miserably.
Raise, huh?
Yes, and we failed miserably is what I'm down. So now they're saying it's 3rd and 1. Unless you're looking at the scoreboard, then it's 2nd and 8. And if you're looking at what the measurement should have been, it should have been 1st and 10. So we have a plethora of things we can call here.
They're down, and I don't know. Who knows? I think it was big. You can hear that pop up here. That was a big smash. Yeah, that one was a crusher. Kyle shot that 6'2", 275-pound junior. Another linebacker laid the hit on, but not before Fisher picked up the first down. That's what we can hear up here.
And they're saying it's the 1st down. Okay.
So that certainly was one of those hits of the games. And one time we used to have a hit of the game. I don't think we're doing that again.
Yeah, we used to have at the end of the game.
Yeah,
that was always fun.
Twins on the left side. Maybe went away with the, with the, what was that? Quarterback keeper caught from behind. So Jeff Fisher came.
Politically.
Right, with that headhunting stuff,
That's right.
Yeah, just you can't do that anymore. That's not appropriate. So, 2nd down now.
2nd and 11.
I think 11 was a question mark. I don't know.
It's 35 to go in the 3rd. Well, there's 35 to 12, and the clock really becomes Maquoketa Valley's friend there.
We're rolling trees on the 33-yard line in the 3rd. 6:33 to go. Maquoketa Valley. Hand off inside. Off left guard tackle gap. And angling toward the sideline there was the running back, Alec McDowell. And another flag. Drink it up, right?
He's the color of the night.
These officials can get arthritis when they don't pick those flags up all the time. They should have little strings on us and just pull them up quick. I can't really, honestly, Dan, can't remember a game with more flags been called.
I can't remember a game when they don't tell you what they're calling.
Face mask against the offense?
Oh. Well, we haven't had that tonight, at least it's real.
So if you got a thing, bingo, it's that's a face mask against the offense. So, how's your bingo card doing there, Dan? Got that ball?
That would be the 12th penalty on Maquoketa Valley now.
It comes in the flag.
Well, it's probably lucky they're ahead, or this would not become funny.
Trips on the right side. 3rd down and 17 to go at the 39-yard line. And they hand off inside. McDowell with the ball on the short side of the field. Gets tripped up, but not before he picks up about 7 yards. Down inside the 35-yard line.
And really nice job of blocking by the offensive line. They're running the defenders 5-10 yards off the field with their blocks.
This is a long possession, and they're not going anywhere.
3rd and 11 now.
At the 33, again.
In the 3rd quarter.
We were just at the 33 not too long ago. Trips on the right side out of the shotgun to the left is the quarterback. Jeremy Fisher is Alec McDowell. Dropping back, throwing to his right. Throws a bullet down the middle on his knees at the goal line. Incomplete. In and out.
Had a receiver open.
He was wide open. The thing is, he was at his knees. So he had little mobility. But he was wide open. Could have thrown it any time sooner and he would have caught it. He sends the receiver at the goal line.
11 plays on this drive. It's taken 4 minutes and 22 seconds.
Yeah,
Maquoketa Valley, what they accomplish is to run time off the clock.
It's a win-win. Either you score or they eat the clock up. So they're going to punt now. The Maquoketa Valley Wildcat is going to punt from the 45-yard line. Deep man heels back on the end zone. So this is an end-over-end kick, and it's going to go out of the end zone. They're going to bring it out to the 20. But if you're going to do that, why don't you just go for it?
Well, they kind of needed one of those spike kicks that kicks backward. You know that you go for it when you're up by 23 points. Fans might not like that if you don't make it. I mean, it's not Iowa football. Iowa football, the only fans that cheer for failed kills and failed takeoffs. Yeah, you got to be proud of those fans, don't you? Yeah, you listen to them tomorrow on KMCA. Except most of them will be Wisconsin people.
First and 10 at the 20.
And really, those are the ones that make Iowa fans look good.
roll off the bell. They play that polka music up there. Trips on the left side. Another flag thrown. Quarterback scrambles on the right side here. Logan Novak still on his feet. Now he did pick up another flag thrown and another. So we've got everybody's emptied the pockets with the yellow flag.
Trisha says, well, I don't really want that. I'm getting on into this game.
I don't know if there's a flag throwing etiquette or not. I'm not sure, but
well, I'll try to sort it out here. Not jealous, but we'll try to figure it out anyway.
This is crazy. It's okay. Okay, we got a holding against North Linn. I see that one. And so then they forget about the other one, right? Or not? So North Linn had a holding penalty. Okay, we got that. He did that again and again. So now he's signaled that 5 times. And so we're going to walk it back.
All right, but one of the penalties came from deep in the defensive backfield.
Yeah.
After the holding was called on. Maybe they just wanted to be participating.
You know, we're not making judgments here. We're just calling offense here. We should
there's no doubt about it.
That's right. Yeah.
When you stink, you stink. That's just a rule.
This is back inside the 10. This is so crazy. Oh my, we won't be out here till midnight. 35-12 our score here. 5:10 to go in the third quarter. Here's on the end zone, dropping back out of the pocket, and Fancy, he is dropped in the end zone. It was a Fancy. The defenders in there wrap up the quarterback, Logan Novak, and they throw him down like a bug, and so swatted away, 37-12, and now got 2 more on it. So here we sit. So at least we got a score on the board, not a penalty.
37-12, Maquoketa Valley leads. More importantly, they'll get the ball back, be able to run some time off the clock.
Yeah, this is just
you don't have the Maquoketa Valley record, but yeah, the most penalty minutes.
No, I don't.
Leading by 25 points.
You know what? They could establish it tonight. I'm sure that I don't think anybody would want to take that penalty. I don't think anybody would want to take that away from them. You don't? No, I think they could establish a new record tonight. Because I don't think anybody's going to call and say, hey, you know what? The 1969 team, you know what? We had that. No, I don't think so. I think if you say, listen to the record, it's going to be a record, Dan.
They're approaching Raider-esque proportion here. Raiders, of course, play the Bears this weekend.
Hey, how's that going to turn out for you?
I think the Raiders will just kick the living bejeebers out of the Bears. Get them into hibernation.
Yes, and that's something. You think it the Bears.
So now this is the play we always talk about. When you have a safety, do you kick it off early or do you punt it? You can kick it further, but the return is always better for off the kickoff than it is off the
Can you drop kick too?
You'd probably be a penalty.
Okay, I don't know if you could. Here we go. The kick, this is going to be caught at the 40, dot to the 45 to 50, inside the Northland territory, running across the left side. It's trying to go side to the left leg, headed up the middle. Still on his feet, a nice run back by Zach Heimbach. You know what, if he would have kicked it around the outside, he might have gone for a whole lot more. But that was kind of open.
That was a pretty good run, though, yeah.
I'm thinking he could have had 6.
Yeah, but then we would have had a whole dinner.
Yellow flags, right?
Oh, no yellow flags on the play. That's a whole victory.
That is a success.
And we'll see if Maquoketa Valley goes back to the ground game here. They passed a few times in the last series, which is a good strategy. Get a little work in on that. You're ahead by 25 now.
Sure. Trips to the left side. And inside on the right, out of the shotgun to the back in the backfield. Hand off again. No, going to drop back and pass. Cross the middle. 3-man open. Wide open. Falling down after the reception now. Inside the 5-yard line. All 3 of those receivers were open. The block hits with the reception, though. They had trips and all 3 were open up the middle. Every one of them. I think he probably caught North Linn by surprise more than anything.
Ball down to the 3 now.
37-12. Trips to the left side once again. The quarterback under center. Hand off left guard tackle, gas touchdown.
And that was pretty easy for McDowell.
McDowell goes in unscathed, literally. 43-12.
20-second drive. Covered 45 yards. 35 yards.
31-point lead. The magic number is 35 for the continuous clock. This one is just really kind of just turned it kind of, I don't say ugly. It's just kind of a blowout right now.
Well, certainly not ugly for Coker Valley fans.
No, not really. No. Play after attempt is good again, and quite a leg there. That's
a good one.
Very tough. Very tough. 44-12 our score with 4:31 to go in our third quarter. We'll take a break and come right back to us in the next 94.7 FM, KMCH.
For all your landscaping projects, call Jason at Phillips Landscaping in Dyersville. He specializes in retaining walls, patios, fire pits, ponds, waterfalls, flower and rock gardens, and more. Call Phillips Landscaping at 563-599-6069 for your estimate. Best of luck to all area athletes.
Welcome back. 44-12, 4:31 to go in our third quarter. Dan, what's the longest time frame we've gone tonight without Clam Lake?
Halftime.
Halftime, okay. That was a little stretch there. Halftime.
Pre-game. Although, I don't know if you were around. I remember in 1983 or 1984, Beckman got a penalty.
Yeah?
In pre-game.
Why?
Because they didn't leave the field early enough.
Oh, gee.
So they set a 15-yard penalty before the game started.
Queen Reclamar for North Linn with a 2-yard return. So it's 1st and 10 North Linn at the 35-yard line. I didn't know that one.
North Linn probably will take it to the air here. Good passing attack has been thwarted by the rush by Maquoketa Valley. They've done a nice adjustment since the first two series that North Linn drove down the field, scored once and fumbled once.
Twins to the left side, single receiver to the right, out of the shotgun, and Logan Novak. Novak tucks the ball way off the left guard tackle. Gabby's going to another flag throw. And so we're out to the 45, 46-yard line.
Well, we'll see what the flag is. Should be holding. That's about the area that came down in.
So Fisher with the run. So it's going to go against North Linn. We're going to back it up. I just don't know how you can even talk about what's going on there.
Maquoketa Valley came out and took control of the game and has kept the pressure on. Some of the penalties caused by aggressiveness and overzealousness, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them. Much rather be more aggressive than less aggressive.
West Delaware leads 41-14 over Charles City at homecoming. So that should be a nice homecoming celebration for the Hawks. So 2nd and 3 from the 27. Dropping back. Pass is going to be caught on the left side flat. Breaks one tackle and another, and then taken down. So the receiver, Brandon Stepanek, the 5'10", 160-pound senior. A little bit of a nice catch. 2nd down now and 6. So 4 minutes to go in our third quarter.
2nd and 16 after the penalty. 3:55 to go here in the third quarter. 44-12. Maquoketa Valley with the commanding lead.
Twins on the left side out of the shotgun. One on the left side. Step arm. Still on his feet. Taking the head over. Logan Novak.
Alley. Number 13 from Maquoketa Valley.
30-15.
I don't see a 13 on the program, so my eyes deceive me. One of the guys from Maquoketa Valley made a nice tackle.
Somebody did, huh? Yeah.
And they've tackled well all night. 3rd and 14 now as we almost go under 3 minutes.
3rd down and 14 from the 30. Dropping back, pass right side. It's going to be caught. Close to a first down. Got to get a little bit more. Didn't quite make it. Receiver there for North Linn was Ryan Miller. Miller, 125-pound, 5'8" sophomore, had 278 yards of pass offense receiving this year. Also did some kickoff returns and some punt returns, but came up a little bit short. 4th down and inches here.
No, 4th and 10. They're just
4th and 10 at the 34-yard line. So North Linn will be punting. should end up some pretty good field position. Back deep is Zach Harbach, who's standing at the 25-yard line.
Almost got the block.
Caught it on the fly. One still fine, couldn't get outside, breaks a tackle on the third. And then finally across the field and now to the 48-yard line.
Another nice return by Harbach.
So Harbach's doing a great job of scrambling around there and picks up some good yards.
I like that he runs straight up the field. He gets as many yards as he can. When a good defender approaches, he lowers his head and does a great job of that. 2-12 now to go, and again, Maquoketa Valley takes over in Northland territory. It's been kind of a theme for the night.
So 1st and 10. Maquoketa Valley, 44-12 with 2:12 to go. Twins on the left side. Two backs in the backfield. They're going to hand off to Harbach, to McDowell. Maybe picked up 2 yards from play, 2nd down and 8.
As we go under 2 minutes here in the third quarter, 44-12. And we're 1 score away from a continuous clock for Maquoketa Valley. Any update on the North Fayette?
We haven't found anything yet. I know the Iowa Hawkeyes are up there watching, as he sounds like he might be a verbal recruit right now, as the Juan Harris, the big lineman for big head off left guard tackle gap, and a first down inside the 25-yard line. A good run there by Right. So a little bit of a different look.
And he had a good burst there to get through the line and ran through for a first down. Nice run by the young man.
So 1st and 10.
Yeah, the Harris situation, I think he committed to Iowa, then he decommitted to Iowa, now he's recommitted to Iowa. I know Wisconsin was looking at him.
Well, he's got connections in Wisconsin, Illinois, and Iowa, having gone to school in all 3 of those states in the last few years.
Well, and he was interested in TCU, and TCU wasn't interested in him, which I think is probably a poor decision on their part. They have a timeout here.
No, and Dyersville Beckman, the final. Beckman has defeated North Fayette Valley. The final, we got it right here.
What was the score?
Looks like it's 14-6.
Well,
14-6. Beckman with a big win.
That wouldn't have been predicted by too many people, I wouldn't think.
Valley fumbled, and Jake Grover cashed in on a 16-yard touchdown run then. So turnover, and then Beckman scores, and that's it. Big play with 4:43 to go in the game.
It helps to erase the memory of last week, and certainly it's more important because it's a district game.
Versus last week non-district, right?
That's right. Clayton Ridgeville, I think they probably should be ranked now in 2A.
Is that good? You feel because it should be mathematically, right? If you knock off the number 2 ranked team, and then if you go back, you see it backwards, you should be ranked. Yeah, I am good at it. Absolutely. Why not? What do rankings mean anyway, right?
Exactly. Punt formation now for
hand off left guard tackle. They have a stiff arm inside. A helmet on the far field. There's a helmet out there at the 20.
So after the punt, Maquoketa Valley's moved crisply down the field there as we go under a minute in the third quarter.
So it's 2nd down and 5 now.
9-0 advantage for Maquoketa Valley this quarter. Safety and a touchdown.
So we got a lot to talk about with Coach Durr tomorrow on the Coach's Show.
May just have to be, hey, the pass over the middle, that may go for a touchdown. It does.
It does. Just like lightning confirmed the Maquoketa Valley. Dylan White, 5'11", 190-pound senior, with that reception and score. Maquoketa Valley now 50-12 over Northland.
And the thumping continues. Maquoketa Valley came off strong here in the second half, and I don't think Northland knew it hit them.
Point after attempt on its way once again here. A moot point, as it's already 50-12. That one chip shot up and through. That is good as well. Makes that 51-12. So now we're going to be in the continuous clock. We still got a quarter to play here. And games are already ending across the state of Iowa. Those penalties, boy.
Impressive night from Maquoketa Valley. They've played through the distraction of the penalties and figured out a way to stop the Northland passing attack and have just been punishing on the ground.
I'm really impressed. I am impressed with that offensive line, those linemen. They never get enough credit, and geez, are they coming through big time? You got up front there, you got Rob Bockenstead, Calvin Orcutt, Eric Hines, Caleb Handel, Andy O'Connell for the Wildcats. Just blowing some big holes there, and they're big enough holes where, obviously we could all probably walk through together hand in hand. Dan.
Well, and one of the differences, special teams have been way better from Maquoketa Valley than Northland.
Yeah, field position,
extra points.
Ball goes down close to the 10-yard line, goes out of bounds at about the 5 again. So,
thank goodness we have another penalty. I thought we were going to get through the whole second half of the third quarter without a penalty.
Mount Vernon leads Centerpoint Urbana 20-12 here in the fourth quarter. So we've got some scores coming in all over the state. And here we are. We still got the fourth quarter, but we are continuous clock here once the ball gets back into play. And usually you get about a play off every minute or so. It's kind of how it works usually. But we've got the ball being brought in. They're going to set it up at the 35-yard line right in front of us down below.
And 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Another nice night for football. Better than we covered the Wakan Beckman game up there.
I listened to that
torrential downpour.
I listened to you guys up there. You couldn't see anything, could you?
It was like looking through a prism. It was like 4 guys were running the ball at the same time. Okay, now we're moving it to the center of the field.
Do you have a choice after kickoff where you want it? Or not?
Apparently. Either that or the officials decide.
Hand off left guard tackle. Fighting his way, picks up 5 and then drops hard. So we are in continuous clock now.
So that should be it for the third quarter unless they hurry it up here, which they don't appear to be doing.
No, they're just going to let it run down here. It's going to run out here. So as we get ready for the fourth quarter, I'd like to once again thank these area sponsors for tonight, making tonight's game possible, the area playback sponsors. Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home, Delhi Insurance Agency, Delhi Machine Shop, Hillside Manufacturing, Monticello Sports, Wolfco Electric, Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated, Coggin Center, and Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC. We'll take a break and come back in a minute with our final quarter here from North Linn. Maquoketa Valley leads the North Linn Lynx 51-12. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Wolfco Electric specializes in residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, and aerial work. They sell and service Generac generators and renewable energy systems. For all of your electric sales and service needs, call the experts at Wolfco Electric, 563-922-2395.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
It picks me up. Feel good all day.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Dropping back to pass across the middle. It's going to be knocked away. And the flag thrown, as they say, he's good like a cape all over the shoulders of Ryan Miller. Logan Modoc threw a strike. And some people thought that was pretty good defense, Dan.
Some did. When you're behind 51-12, you're playing at home. I'm thinking you're going to get that call a lot.
Eastern Valley with a final over Edgewood Colesbury 27-12. So that was Eastern Valley's homecoming. So another flag.
Another 15 yards, and of course the clock continues to roll.
Except for penalty. They started on penalties.
No, they started it now.
No, they started it.
They started it as they were walking it off. I think they want to go home, too. Some of the guys had a long night.
So here we go. It's 11 minutes to go here in our fourth quarter contest. Dropping back to pass again. Novak scrambles around, tucks it away. Short side of the field in front as he Northland sideline. So Logan Novak scrambles and gets a pretty good yardage out of a play that I would go to play. So we know Easton Valley won tonight. We know that East Buchanan won. I think Adam Malawi was the clock stop.
Oh, we have a hurt player down on the field.
Yeah, if you can't stop, you got to stop it for that. So, yeah, that's one of those things.
I know that. That's an okay rule.
Dan, I just don't remember. I don't remember that many penalties. And again, it's kind of a dramatic situation out here for all these fans. What do you do? How do you get through a game like this? All these penalties.
It certainly delays the rhythm and causes, stop and starts. Helpful for either team.
Does it help the concession stand, though?
There you go.
Does it? They should be marketing things out here,
I don't think they're serving adult beverages, so I would guess it's not helping us that much.
You throw in some hot chocolate and you have quite a night. But I don't see these people leaving their seats either. They're all bundled up here. We got a lot of winter coats and hats and things like that. So,
nice facility in Northland.
Very nice, yeah. That's
field, that's what I like, is they have big windows, so you can see out of them.
Actually, I think built in about cleaned up about 1970, mid-70s.
I don't know why Phil stopped in the game because he wanted to.
They didn't have enough on the field. So Northland didn't have enough on the field. They got out there and they stopped it. So here we go. Wide ups to both sides, out of the eye. Quarterback under center, hands off the tailback off the right guard tackle gap. Maybe picked up one on the play.
That'd be a creative way to, level the field. Every 10 points you're ahead, you have to take a player off the field. Like soccer is playing 11, and like in this game, it'd be a 40-point difference, so you'd be playing 11 against 7. That is even it up.
Well, that would sooner or later to even up, right? You go down to that, and if they score, then you can have one back. Kind of like that dodgeball game, right?
There you go.
You kind of rotate guys in and out. So, it's kind of one of these games. 51-12, 9:33. Both teams were undefeated in district action coming tonight. So Maquoketa Valley's going to hold on. They're going to move up to 4-0. Northland's going to fall down to that second tier of 2-1. And in that second tier, you had Eastern Valley and Lisbon. Slant pass is going to be caught. Going into the end zone. Touchdown for Dan Wolf.
Well, 9:12 to go in the fourth quarter. Northland scores their first time of the half. They pull it within 51-18.
Point after attempt on its way here.
Which means we stop the clock again.
That's right, Dan. We get to stop the clock and enjoy this beautiful night together even further.
Yeah, you have a coach's show to do.
Yeah, I might just sleep into Manchester tomorrow instead of going home.
There you go.
Into the wee hours of the night we are approaching. Right off to both sides. We got the guys shuffle around. They're going to go for a 2-point conversion here. Well, you know what, though, Dean and Roy Yoss, he can get this in the end zone for a reception. Did you get it? It was caught, but they're going to say it's short. But the interesting thing is, okay, you get 2 points on that. You're down by 31. Now, suddenly you're down by 4 scores, huh?
Yeah. Wow. 5 minutes to go.
9:12
is good here unless ABC Families making this movie. This isn't going to be a comeback.
51-18, 9:12 to go in the contest. Again, next week, we just got
You're behind by 33.
Yeah.
What's it called? The onside kick here?
I would say you do. Absolutely. You got to go for it, right? You only have once, right?
I'd say 61 doesn't look as bad as 61, and kick the dang thing down the field. If your defense can stop them, you get a better field position. You've given the ball to Maquoketa Valley all night on the Northland side of the field. The good field position has led to Maquoketa Valley.
Yeah,
they run the ball down Northland girls.
Did they ever start? I guess they did a couple times with some poor field position, but typically they've done extremely well. Next week, Class 3A, Decorah will be at Crestwood, Independence at Charles City, Waverly Shellrock, at Vinton Schellsburg, and West Dunn will have non-district action against Central Clinton, so that's next Friday night.
So Central Clinton is DeWitt, right?
Yes, it is.
All right.
But the small towns around DeWitt would complain if you called it DeWitt.
I'm baseball games on at Beckman. That's what we call them.
At the 45, that'd be like calling West Delaware Manchester. You know, Ryan.
That's what people call West Delaware Ryan. Now that candidate election tournament about 2 years ago. Really? Oh man, you thought they were gonna have to bring security in just for the crowd.
So a nice run back out to the 45-yard line. Class 2A next week, and the games we cover, Beckman Catholic will be at Columbus Catholic, North Fayette at Osage and not district action, Ojai at Center Point Urbana, and Waukon at New Hampton. And up right guard tackle gap, and still on his feet, breaks one tackle, then a second, and still fighting his way forward is that as a running back for Maquoketa Valley.
And again, Maquoketa Valley in Northland side of the field.
And let's see, do we have some new Dylan Wright's in the backfield?
He scored the last touchdown.
Also in the backfield from Maquoketa Valley. Alec McDowell is still out there. However, twins on the left side. Out of the shotgun again, two backs in the backfield now. Hand off right guard tackle gap inside. So a little bit of a power back on the left side. Looks like it was Zach Harbach. From District 4, Class 2A, Hannah Wilson will be at Mount Vernon, Comanche at Tipton, Monticello at Cascade, Western Dubuque, and Northeast Goose Lake will travel to Bellevue for a shorty in a non-district action. Third down and 5.
33-point lead, drop back, and so the lineman from Maquoketa Valley is just punishing the guy across the line. Then he's pushing him back 5 yards to play.
Third down and 5 at the 40 with 8 minutes to go. Hand off right, got left guard tackle gap this time. So down inside the 25, down to about the 20. Another nice hard run for the Wildcats. So first down.
And Maquoketa Valley continues to run hard. The official now talking to Blackenstead, and Northland player John with Blackenstead.
Well, what are you going to talk about? They're talking about the arguing about the flags or what? First and 10 at the 30 with 7:25 to go. Twins on the left side. Hand off the right side it goes around the far side of the field. Again, gets the corner, turn, puts his shoulder down. Nice hard run by Alex McDowell once again.
Broke a couple tackles there to get outside and turn a negative into a positive on that run.
6 foot, 200-pounder, the junior.
And of course, he got to sit behind Parmalee last year and say, "Oh, this is how you run."
And you know what? Wes was talking about that, and Coach Wilson, and you can learn some things from these guys, though. Playing behind a guy, you can learn some of the tricks. Trips on the left side. So a little bit of Parmalee in him, who's playing up in Upper Iowa now. Caught in the backfield, nowhere to go with it, and dropped as hard as Dylan Wright, the 5'11", 190-pound senior.
Bring up about a 3rd and 2.
Look at the twos. 2nd and 2 on the 22 with 20 seconds, 6:22 to go in the contest. 51-18 dominated. Maquoketa Valley never trailed this game. Trips on the left side. And off left guard tackle. No, we're going to keep it. Tucks it away. And Sutsumi going to go in the end zone. Standing touchdown by Jeremy Fisher.
25-yard run.
57-18. This one is back to a 35-point lead, I believe, if we do our math right, at least, right? Which means
I got to use my fingers. It is over 35 points.
Okay. All right, so 57-18. Back at it again. But no one's left this side. Both teams still have everybody here. North Linn still on there. Everybody around. Like, what do you do? I'm the school's out in the middle of the country. Where do you go?
There's nowhere you're going to get from out of here.
Well, and after 10th is good. 58-18. Now that's easy math there. Dan, it's 40 points. 58-18.
So that's 8 extra points in a row.
That's right. He's on a roll. Maybe there's an NFL team they might sign him, huh? Pittsburgh or somebody?
Special teams. This is a blowout. The special teams have been important in this game. The North Fayette or the Maquoketa Valley guys have kicked it off better. Their extra points are better. Their punt returns have been better. Kickoff returns have been better, other than the one that spun back out that froze everybody. The Northland ran back to the midfield.
After next week, we've only got two games left in the regular season here, and things are really wrapping up here. Maquoketa Valley looks like they might even possibly be better than we were last year. I'm impressed. The special teams is what made Maquoketa Valley so good. It's something that goes unnoticed and that they don't show up in the stat book. Field position doesn't show up in the stat book, and it's just a matter of they are doing. There's another booming kick. Back to about the goal line. Going to be returned from the 1 out to the 10, the 15, the 20, and thrown out of bounds after about a 19-yard run back. So 6:17 to go here in the contest. North Linn will take over. Try to get things rolling. And
I see a flag out on the field.
There is a flag on the field. Yes, there is.
I thought I was just imagining this.
No, Dan, is that the first one we've had tonight?
It's the first one we've had in about 3 minutes.
3 minutes, okay.
Is good.
Yeah. Yeah, if our listeners are drinking game, they sometimes do with some of these TV shows. Yeah, you'd be buzzing with caffeine all night long. You take a look at the Mountain Dew. Absolutely. Or coffee.
Well, big penalty against North Linn. They'll march him back inside the 10.
58-18 with 6:17 to go in the fourth quarter. This one has not been pretty from the officiating side, but then again, maybe that's what everybody deserves. Maybe it's skin was sloppy.
And I would think the officials would probably tell you it hasn't been that good from the playing side, but I think the Valley played pretty well tonight.
58-18, and off right guard tackle gap, picks up a 5 on the play.
Of course, the all-time great story happened at North Linn about officiating. It was a basketball game, and the home team thought they were not being called fairly, and the coach went in the locker room and realized, I have the referee's phone number, and so he called him.
Okay.
And the official didn't have his phone with him, didn't answer, and when I kicked to the answering machine, the coach said, well, that's not strange. You don't need to blow another call.
Get another call. Nice. Fumble on the snap, nothing falls on it, so you can know that.
That would have been a good call to get, wouldn't it? Came out officiating it.
Yeah, would have been good.
It's another call. What a surprise.
58-18 with 5:26 to go in the contest and counting down here. We are in that speed up mode. Twins to both sides here. So this game near the end zone, Fisher's going to keep it, gets dropped inside the 5-yard line. So this game, did
tackle that time by Tyson Tucker, threw him down.
I like it. What I really like is I like how hard everybody's still playing. I mean, you don't look at the scoreboard. Both these teams are still hustling. They're both hitting hard. There's no let-up in what's happening out on the field. They're not letting the score or the penalties get to anybody. They just keep playing hard. They're playing ball.
4 and 12 now for North Linn. Obviously a punting situation. And with the continuous clock now stopped.
Because of an official timeout. They called an official called a timeout, and I'm not sure why. Was somebody hurt? Looks like maybe, 4 was. Oh, the quarterback, Logan Novak, he came out of the game. So
kind of into the corner of the field that's harder to see.
Yeah.
And that's what you really don't want. You don't want one of your better players getting hurt here in the last 5 minutes of a 40-point game.
Both these teams are, probably going to be playoff bound. You certainly would think so. North Lynn's just going to be 3-1. So they'll be 3-1. Easton Valley won tonight. They're 3-1. Lisbon, I think, won tonight. They're 3-1. East Buchanan won. They're 2-2. And so I don't have a score. Selma got beat. Postville got beat, and I believe Edco got beat. So the only team in the top 5 that lost is North Linn. So Maquoketa Valley 4-0, and then after that you got a 3-way tie for second in North Linn, Easton Valley, and Lisbon. And East Buchanan sitting at 2-2. And so as the clock's winding down here, Dan, it's been a pleasure, a delight once again to listen to your commentary and your great statistics, and it's always a pleasure to be around a guy that knows what's going on.
We really don't need a lot of statistical analysis on this one.
No.
This is a blowout. Maquoketa Valley dominates from the offset. And now we'll see if they can build on that. On the counter end, you see if North Linn can bounce back. You saw that tonight with Beckman and Dyersville going from playing a team a couple classes under them to beating the defending state champions, or at least leading the defending state champions in the fourth quarter.
High knuckleball punt there is going to take a forward bounce, and it's going to be rolled dead at the 38-yard line.
And the clock, of course, fooled us because they were on timeout.
Oh, yes. Still got 4 minutes to go. This is crazy. It's just crazy. This game's going to actually end up being about just shy of about 2 hours and probably 45 minutes before it's all said and done.
And the other thing is it not necessary to have a shot clock up, a time clock? I thought that was almost mandated now in high school football.
Yeah.
And I don't think they have one.
No, I don't think they do. I don't think, unless it's that scoreboard clock that switches over. You know, what we were looking at. Well,
you said they have a play clock.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
25 seconds.
Oh, sure, yes.
40-second clock.
Right.
I don't see one. And there isn't one here. But
yeah, I don't know. Don't see it.
I like the big windows in this press box. They did a great job. You know, sometimes you get the nice press boxes, but they put little windows in so you can't see. Heck, we can even see the kids playing out on the field behind the bleachers.
Yeah, it's a nice place. It's well done. It's holding up really, really well. You know, it's well crowned. The big thing is it's well crowned, highest part of the complex, so it's going to drain well. And you know, you can the whole thing's here. You got baseball here, softball here, and you got this field, and
they have the white picket fence around the field, so you could have a rodeo here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's right. So Maquoketa Valley's going to drop down here with the lead 58-18 with 2:50 to go. Again, I'd like to thank these sponsors: Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home, Delhi Insurance Agency, Delhi Machine Shop, Hillside Manufacturing, Monticello Sports, Wolfco Electric, Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated, Cochran Center, and Ellis Implemented Outdoor LLC. Remember, tomorrow, listen to the Coaches Show. We're going to talk to Coach Wes Wilson about the big win tonight. And, of course, we'll get to talk to Coach Jared Collin of the North Linn Lynx about their loss and how the Lynx are going to regroup. Right now, the Lynx still, they top 4 teams this year in the district. Next year, it's back down to 2. But they're in a fight here. And it looks like the odd man out. You got East Buchanan, Lisbon, Eastern Valley, North Linn, and Maquoketa Valley. Those 5 right now looking for the teams that are going to try to compete for those top 4 spots. So it's hard to say. Edco might have an outside shot, but they're going to have to run the table. And so it's going to be interesting. And again, we'll talk to all the area coaches tomorrow morning. And we'll hear from sideline reporter Bill Logan and the head coach of West Delaware, Coach Doug Winkowicz. And so with that, Dan, I think it's time to about wrap things up here.
Well, and you have a concern, I think, if you're North Linn. They beat Edco last week, but they gave up 32 points, a lot of them in the second half. Coming in here against, obviously, a good Maquoketa Valley team, but giving up 58 points is never something that you want to dwell on. So defense looks like they'll need some work for North Linn if they're going to advance into the playoffs this year.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. But there's still a lot of teams around. Every district still has an undefeated team, at least coming into tonight. At some point, you know, I think the last couple of years at this time, there was usually a team, or district or 2, where everybody's knocked each other off. And maybe that'll happen tonight as a couple of team area schools we're going head-to-head that had undefeated records like this one here. So the undefeateds are starting to fall here as we're wrapping up the final half of this season.
Maquoketa Valley punts on a squib kick down the field under a minute now, so this will do it. North Fayette falls at Beckman. That's an upset, and I think the margin of this game's an upset.
I would agree. They well covered the points, but very well Maquoketa Valley did.
Yeah, and it's not surprising that Maquoketa Valley won. It's certainly surprising how they won. They were just dominant.
Yeah, it got out of hand real early, didn't it? Yeah. As we're winding up here, probably one more play for the North Linn Lynx. The great
performance by Maquoketa Valley to see if they end off the North Linn passing game, and North Linn had no answer to the Maquoketa Valley running game.
No, not at all. I don't know how many teams are going to be in 1A. That's a big line. That's a very, very good line. So dropping back to pass. Across the middle. It's going to fall incomplete, and a flag thrown as the intended receiver gets knocked down early. So with 9 seconds to go, fittingly, Dan, we're going to have probably our last flag.
We end the game with 9/10 of a second to go on a hit after an incomplete pass.
So, Dan, flags, the yellow flags, the refs are going to have to watch those. I really have never seen somebody drop before in my life. It's in a game. I just don't remember a penalty like this. I'm going to look at the stats tomorrow, see how many penalties were called actually, see the real numbers on that.
And, I know you're a Packer fan, but that yellow flag on the green field, I mean,
it's not a positive thing tonight. It's not Packer. It is. It gives you a warm feeling, but not tonight. Not at all. So 9/10 of the second goal, barring a penalty, this should be the last play of the game.
And it looks like everybody's in.
And that brings the game into round mode. 58-18, Dan McLean. It's been a pleasure for Kevin Shippen. This is good night, everybody, and thanks for listening. This is Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Earlville are proud of all area athletes and coaches. Best of luck for a successful season from everyone at Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
Banking is all about relationships at F&M. We know that relationships take time to build and nurture. They are based on trust, commitment, and loyalty. Relationships don't happen overnight or by chance. They are key to reaching the financial goals of the individual client. Building relationships with our clients and community are essential. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Linn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.